Okay, welcome to Consultant Mastery 101. We are here on Memorial Day weekend, and we have our few, the proud, the whatever who are here tonight.
The most important.
Right, exactly. Missing all of the rest of you who should be here with us. But tonight we're going to talk about ending May strong. We're going to make it happen, M-A-Y-K-E. Thank you, Jackie, for always inserting that into every May email. And we're going to talk about how to do that. And then we're going to touch on how commission works and why you should always get to 300. And just, I printed out a number just really quick, just showing you how important it is and how easy it is to make a lot more money and get to 300, which will then of course give you 50% over the next 2 months on $300 or more. So it's just a win-win for everybody, and we'll just make sure that you guys understand that. So off we go. And Marie, did you want to start at all?
Oh, sure.
You can, or I can, or whatever.
You can start. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think we'll start with, I'll just start with the commission piece, because I think that once you understand that, the rest of it kind of makes more sense. So, just a second. Well, I have 4 terabytes on my hard drive and my computer's getting full. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know. Yeah, it's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. For people who know what that means, it's kind of a scary thing. That's what happens when you also
yes, it is. Kind of. It's very scary. Oh my gosh.
It's mostly photo files. That's the problem. Yeah. That's the downfall of every photographer, especially when each file is 32 megabytes each.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's all good stuff. All right, here we go.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so this is the basics of, if let's just say that you are going to buy $300 or not buy it. And so this is from a cost perspective, because as we know, we all get our discount up front, right? So whether you're a client is buying from you or whether you're purchasing from Jafra, you either get your commission up front by purchasing at a discount and then the client pays you full price, or you're just going to buy it from Jafra, like for your own personal use, or if you're pre-purchasing for a party or something like that, because you know clients are going to want a certain thing, then you're going to buy at a discount. So you're kind of getting your commission before you get paid. So from a cost perspective, a $100 retail, and we always talk in retail numbers, a $100 retail order is going to be 30% because it's under 300, no matter when you ordered last, is going to cost you $70, right? A $200 order at 30% is going to cost you $140, which makes logical sense. $250 order at 30% is going to cost you $175. But if you look down here, a $300 order, which then takes you to 50%, is only going to cost you $150. So when you go from 200 to 300 in retail, for $10 more, 140 to 150, you just got $100 in retail products. Whether you use those, you buy stuff that you're going to use yourself, or you buy products that you know you have a good client that buys every 2 months or whatever, and you stock up on that product. You buy gifts for your family, whatnot. It will cost you $10 more to get $100 more in products because of the way our commission structure works. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Plus, when you hit that $300, that's like the magic number right now. $300 retail is the super magic number, because as long as you do that at least every other month, you're always going to get 50% on a $300 order. If you decide that you only want to order once a year, or twice a year, or 3 times a year, then you're only going to be able to get 40% commission on that first $300 order, which then of course qualifies you for the next 2 months at 50%. So for those of you who don't want to order every single month or every other month even, That's okay. It's some $30 difference. So $30 or $300 retail at 40% is 180 cost instead of 150. So for the privilege of ordering whenever you want, then you pay an extra $30, which in the scheme of things is not a big deal. Okay?
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I thought that 40% was only for new consultants when they first place their order, and then that no matter what, if you don't place your orders consistently, then you're going to be at 30%.
40% is true for the because a consultant doesn't have any order history. That's the reason they're at 40%. So just like anybody else who doesn't place their order every other month, at least, if they do a $300 order in their first month, that's their first order. So they don't have a previous 2 months of history. So that's why they're at 40%. And that's like a starting wage. You can think of it as an entry-level commission. And then the minute they do that $300 order at 40%, that qualifies them for the next 2 months, right?
Right.
But anyone, anytime, who has under $300 retail, no matter how many orders you've placed, how many months, is always 30%. You can never get 50% on any order under 300.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you basically, once you become a consultant and you've been in for a few months and you've placed a few orders, the key is to do 300 every other month. And the reason we say that is because 300 one month, let's say this month, May, so you hit 300 this month, that means in June and July, you're automatically qualified for 50% as long as you get to 300. Okay. If you skip May and you go to order and let's just say you've only been a consultant for a few months. You skip May, you skip June, and then in July, you do 300. You're only going to have 40% on that 300 or more because you have no $300 orders in May and June. Because it's based on the previous 2 months. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Rhonda,
Yeah,
does that make sense?
It makes sense. I just thought it was 30, not 40.
So 40 is only at 300. 30 is anything under 300.
Okay.
And 40 is only if you place random orders here and there at 300 or more.
Right, because that's better because what they had said is that it was only going to be 30% no matter how much you place. If you didn't place orders the previous 2 months.
Oh no, it's 40%. So if you want to place an order twice a year, and let's say that the first one you do is $20, you're going to get 30% off. 6 months later, you place $1,000 order, you're only going to get 40%, but it's still 40%. So if it was me and I had $1,000 worth of products I wanted to order, I would do a $300 order the first time because the minute I do that, even if I haven't done it for 8 months, I get 40% on that. The next month, I automatically will have 50 on 300 or more. So I would just wait.
Is it the next month, or like let's say I do a $300 order and then the next week I want to do another 300? Am I still at 40%? Is it 40% for the whole month, or is it just for the first $300 order?
My understanding is it's for the whole month.
Okay.
I do need to double check. Somebody else asked me that too. But what they have said is months. They don't talk about orders. They talk about months. And so.
And it's cumulative orders.
Yes, it is cumulative orders, just like it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am going to check on that. It would be interesting.
Yeah.
This month, everyone except for brand new consultants gets 50% on 300, kind of as a refresh, restart.
Right.
But my understanding is it's based on months, not based on orders.
Okay.
But that is a really good question.
Perfect. Another thing too, I just wanted to point out that when you are calculating, especially if you're not doing $300 orders and you're doing like 100, 100, and 100, and it's 30%. But once you reach that 300 in the month, it retroactivates everything at the 50% commission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it also credits your account in that order you're ordering that in. So let's say you have had a $200 order, you paid $140. Okay. So then you go in and you place a $100 order, which then puts you at 300. So that's why that order is only going to cost you $10 because it's going to refund you for the rest of the commission that you overpaid.
Right. And I just wanted to bring that up too, because when you go on your account, I just did this on the reports, and there are a lot of people in the lineage that have a credit on their account. So when they go to place an order this month, because we're encouraging everybody to do their $300 order so that they are at that 50% for the next 2 months, you know, that even though it may not be cumulative, it may not be the total 300, as long as it's cumulative, it will retroactivate that commission for you. So that's a pretty cool thing.
It's
too.
very cool because we didn't used to have that.
Right.
You had to do
And so, you know, even though you
$300
place an order, it may really, even though it's maybe $150 order, it's not going to cost you $75.
Right.
They're going to factor in the commission of that, the 50%. I think it's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, and it will say right in the box, it will say that you're at 50% the minute you get that retail in your cart even. So it's going to be very clear, and it will say commission adjustment, and that will be like it'll say, let's say it's $100, and that got you to your 300. So it will say 100. It'll say a 50% is $50 for this order, and then it's going to say commission adjustment of $40 because you've overpaid for the last order by $40. And so it's commission adjustment of $40, which means the cost of this order is only $10 plus shipping and tax or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, it's
That
very,
is really cool.
yeah.
So
You're always, as long as you get to 300 sometime during the month, you're always going to make 50%.
Great.
All right.
Because now with our free websites, you're going to be noticing that you're going to be marketing it more and talking about it more. So you're going to be getting orders on your website, which that counts towards that $300 cumulative order too.
Exactly.
You know, so, you know, like if you have a couple Stay Royals and then you're at $198 and then you place another $98, it's only going to cost you you probably end up with a credit. But so kind of be mindful of that as a leader. I try to keep on top of that and let people know, because some people don't even realize that too, that happens.
And part of that too, I think, you know, when you go in, let's say that you placed a $200 order and your client paid $200 and so the cost to you is only $140, but of course you charge the client's card $200. So you have a credit sitting there of $60 that is your commission, but it's sitting there waiting to be used as a credit on the next order. So you might not even, like Marie said, you might still have a credit because the minute you hit 300, they're going to add $40 more to that kitty. So you're going to have $100 sitting there, and that's going to be credited. So you could actually still have a credit because of the way that the payments came through.
Right.
So you just kind of cut the computer. The brilliant part is the computer does all of it for you. As long as you know to get to 300, the computer calculates everything else and will never charge you more than you're supposed to pay.
Right.
So
and for new consultants who don't know, Stay Royal is our auto ship program for our Royal Jelly line. So I know, like Nikki, you're new, and so you may not be totally aware of that. And so clients can auto ship 60, 90, or 120 days a full Royal Jelly kit, actually. And it'll come in a box like this. It'll look like this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It'll come in a nice magnetic case like this. Ooh. I don't know if you can see it.
Wow. I need that.
And then it'll look like that.
Oh, I need it.
Yeah, right.
For $99, you can sign yourself up for one too.
Yeah,
so
and every fourth one that you get, whether for yourself or through clients, Jaffer will send you a free one. So worth it, ladies. Like you can, like for this month, I've already had like another client place their Stay Royal order, their reshipment, and so automatically I got that credit on my account. So it's totally worth it. There's people who across this country are building a whole slew of money automatically coming to them just from signing people up for the Stay Royal program. So that's something for you to think about.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely a moneymaker.
Definitely. That you don't have to do anything for, because people go on and sign up for it all through your website, which is pretty cool. So that's why, for those of you who are new, just make sure your website is on. It's turned on. Go to jaffrabiz.com, manage my website, and there'll be a little purple tab. You just click it on and save. Because you want to make sure that you're up and running, because your websites are free now. So you automatically, as soon as you sign up, Mickey, your website's already there. It's already generated. So you want to make sure that you get that done too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're about making money at this point. Jaffra's giving us the tools, so use them.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
I love it. I was just going in here to see if I have. Well, I know I have a printout that Jan Iverson and I put together for Stay Royal to show the money you can make and how easy it is.
Right. So we know, like last week, we talked about just staying focused and sharing the product line that you love. And for a lot of us, it is the Stay Royal. It is the Royal Jelly line. So Lori, if you can find that, it's great, because if you just concentrate on showing people and helping them to fall in love with the Royal Jelly Ritual line, and then getting them to sign up for your Stay Royal, it's automatic income every single month for you that you don't have to pay for, which is amazing. And here it is right here. So if you concentrate on signing up 5 new subscribers every single month to the Stay Royal, I mean, you'll get your $300 every month, obviously. $4.95.
Of course.
You'll be making almost $250 in profit every single month. That it's almost like compounding interest.
Right, because once you hit that 4th month, now and you do 5 more, now you have 10 that month. So now your retail's at $9.90.
Right.
When you get to the 7th month, it's up to $14.85 retail, and by the time you get to 12 months, you're at $19.80 retail, and that's automatically dropping in your account every month without you doing anything, because you've got, and this is based on someone if they're doing the 90-day plan. If they're doing 120, it spreads it out a little bit more. But if your clients are on the 90-day plan, that's what these numbers are based on. But by the end of a year, if you're consistently doing an average of 5 a month, then you're going to be getting $1,980 retail on your account every single month, automatically without you lifting a finger, and $990 in profit every month without you lifting a finger.
Right.
Wow.
So $1,000 every month.
Yep.
For sharing one product line.
Yep. One time.
Yeah.
And of course, you want to keep in touch with those clients. You know, you really should not, I shouldn't say not lift a finger, because if you don't have a relationship with that client, they're probably going to eventually do something else. But but you don't have to package anything up or send it out or whatever, because Jaffra sends it, they charge their card and they send it to them, and they charge their card. And like Rhonda said, every 4 ones that are shipped, not 4 clients, but every 4 boxes that are shipped, you get a free one. So, I mean, the value is incredible. It's an
Right. So that's pretty cool. So, in keeping on topic for our training, you know, how close are you to your $300, $400, or $500 goal this month?
Right.
You know, here's a great way for you to focus on that.
Yeah.
You know, to get, you know, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have 4 more days this month. So if you could find, you know, your Stay Royal clients, that would get you to your goal, and at the same time get you to your profit, which is money, because we want you to make money, but then it would start that whole Stay Royal program for you.
One thing that people will ask is they'll say, oh, I don't want to do anything auto delivery because, you know, there's always penalties and fees and whatever. And with Jaffra, they can cancel at any time with no penalty and no fees. So it's very, very flexible. They don't have to worry about being locked in for 12 months or anything like that. If they purchase it, which is $99 for a Stay Royal set, they're going for about $139 to $179. $139 is the sale price right now, and $179 is the retail. So they're getting that value for $99, and there is no other place where that is available in Jaffra. So it is the best deal for them, for sure. The other thing sometimes they can do is they can purchase the sales set, the $139, and then they can kind of see how long it takes them to use it, and then sign up for Stay Royal at the end of that when they're ready to purchase their next set. So it just depends on their personality, but just know that they're They're never locked in. They're never going to be penalized for quitting, canceling the program. So that's never a problem.
Yeah. Yep. I love it. It's perfect.
Hey, Lori.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a couple of girls on. They can't hear anything. Can you sort of walk them through on?
Sure. Are they on their phones?
Let me see. I know that Linda. Give me 2 seconds.
So have her tap her screen, and then choose join with device audio.
Okay, I'm not sure if she's on her phone or on the computer, so give me a second. So
Okay.
she needs, if she's on her phone, tap the screen and press join with device.
Yeah,
audio.
there's a little microphone icon on the bottom of her screen, and there will be a little box that pops up above it and says something like join with device audio.
So she has one that says call via device audio. She's
Yep.
sending me pictures of her thing.
That
And then
one.
she has another one that says dial in.
No, do the call with device audio.
Okay, give me a second. Sorry.
That's okay. It's very common. Very common thing that
Um,
happens.
Call with device audio is the
Yep.
one, right?
Yep. And then we'll just use her phone sound.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm
No
gonna
problem.
mute myself because
Okay.
we got a movie.
No problem. Okay, so this is basically the same concept, but now I've switched it to what you're going to earn based on those same numbers. So for $100, 30%, you're earning $30, right? Whereas at 300, at 50%, you're earning $150. So if you go by the ones we were talking about, the $200 and $300, it's going to cost you $10 more, and you're going to earn, or, so for $10, you're basically going to be at, well, in this case, okay, let me back up. We're not talking about cost, we're talking about earnings. If you sell 300 versus 200, at 200 you make $60, at 300 you make $150. You more than double your income for selling $100 more in products. Okay, because of the commission, because the commission makes it so much more valuable to be at 300.
Yep.
And even at 40%, even if you haven't placed a lot of orders and all of a sudden grandma and grandpa and your cousins and 5 aunts and everybody else start ordering from you, and for the first time ever you have $300, and so it's 40%, you still make 120 versus 60. Okay, so it's just getting to 300 is the magic number. Now, if you're a new consultant, getting to 400 is like gold, because that's where all the gifts are for you. Okay, so, and if you're sponsoring someone, 400 is where all the gifts and rewards, that's the level that Jafra starts giving us out gifts and rewards. Okay, so that's going to be where you want to get, if you want to go that little bit extra step and make that extra money and get the extra gifts and the rewards and the gifts that Jafra has. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
And I'll post those in the group as well, so you guys can have those to refer back to. But I just found when I started, I'm a numbers person, and I'm very, very visual because I'm also a photographer, so everything's very visual. And I create things, so I created this. But I like to see it, because sometimes when you see it written out, it makes a lot more sense than if someone just says, oh, you really need to get to 300. And you're like, why? I'm making $100 over here, or $60. Like, no, you could make twice as much. Get to 300. That's why, and that's the explanation of why you should. So do you guys have any questions about that at all? And don't worry about having a dumb question, because we have all had them, and this is a new commission program for all of us. So it's completely okay. If you have questions, please ask, because it's important. It's money. It's money in your pocket we're talking about. So please ask if you have a question.
No questions?
Esther, were you able to get everybody on?
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
So one of them is in a meeting, so she can't talk right now, but she always has questions. So you might wait a few minutes for her.
She can tap them in her chat if she wants to, and we can answer them live. Or she can. I mean,
So she can't hear anything right now, and she can't dial into the device audio until she gets out of the meeting she's in. Because she's afraid it's gonna.
Oh, because the sound will be up.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what
Okay.
she's understanding and what she's caught so far.
No problem.
And then the other girl, Brittany, I don't know if
Yeah,
she
she's
can
on.
hear or
She's
not.
here.
I don't know if she can hear, and I don't know if she
She
has
can
any
hear.
questions.
Can you hear Brittany?
Yeah.
See, she's on. She's got it all figured out.
Yay!
Brittany, did you have any questions at all?
No, I think I'm getting the hang of this thing a little bit as far as conditions and percentage.
So we were talking about the difference, why to get to 300, and that makes sense to you?
No, I kind of came in like on the end of that because I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get to the meat.
Well, luckily for you, we are recording this, so you'll be able to watch it back. And Esther, you can ask questions in the Consultant Mastery 101 group as well. If you watch it back and then you're still going, wait, what? Then please ask questions or talk to Esther, because we really want to make sure you guys understand how this works, because when the numbers start to make sense in your head, then the way you do your business will change and you'll start to make more money, and that's what we want for you. So please ask if you have questions. It's totally okay. That's what we're here for. That's why we started this whole training, is so you guys have a place that you can ask questions. So please feel free.
Yeah, I think I bug Esther all the time.
You do what?
I bug Esther all the time.
Oh, good.
No, you don't. You're not bothering me. You're fine. I'd rather you ask the question and get the right answer than not ask the question and then later have issues.
Right.
Perfect.
Brittany, did you have something else you wanted to carry on?
No, I mean, I think that's great. And it's really important that you know the difference, because it's so many times it's just a matter of really investing $10 or selling $10 more that'll bring you to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly. Yeah, if there's ever any question of, because even managers, we have months where we're like, come on people, bring it in, and if there's ever any question, I like to get to 300.
hello.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys went away and then you came back. It was very strange.
You were frozen. You were frozen, so that's okay.
Well, yeah, you guys were too, but only some of you. It was very strange. Anyway, okay.
Whatever. It's all good.
It's all good.
Perfect. Yeah.
And it's still recording, so good. All right. But yeah, I will purge, like I said before, to get to that 300. I'll buy, like my family uses the body wash, we use the shampoo, we use royal jelly, there is so many things that we use every single day. So to me, getting to that 300 is not a big deal, because I'm going to spend that $10 to get $100 for my family for $10, and make more money. So, or I'm going to get something for my client that I know is due to have an order come in, in the next month. So whatever it is, I'm going to figure out a way to serve my clients or serve my family, or get gifts for my, someone's got a birthday coming up or whatever, for a screaming good deal. That's part of the benefit of being a consultant. So
Exactly. Which is pretty cool. And I know one of the things that Rhonda's been doing, which I think is really cool, is she's been making baskets and bringing them. We've been having some live events to bring them to, but also just to be posting them online. And it's, really a lot of them just have one product in it. And she just kind of went to the dollar store and kind of decorated and made these little baskets to help bring the sales up for the month, because especially if you're not having a lot of parties, or your parties have been canceling or whatever it is, and you still want to share Jafra and get Jafra out in the community. So she brought a couple of them with her so that she could kind of show you how easy it really is, and how you can sell them all the time on Facebook, which is pretty cool. Especially, there was Mother's Day, there's Father's Day coming up, there's graduations, all different events coming up that people are going to need gifts for. So,
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Rhonda.
So it's summertime. Everybody needs skincare. We know skin cancer is on the rise. So for people who are going to the beach, I got one of those what are they called? The pails, right? Right.
A sand pail.
A sand pail. I added the Jafra cooling lotion. I added the Jafra's SPF 50. A little thing of bubbles, like that's in the shape of a soda bottle, and then a water bottle for the kids that is in the shape of a beach ball.
Oh, that's cute.
Put it together,
That is cute.
right?
And what are you selling it for?
This would be $35 because this product is $16 and this product is $16, so that's $32. So I'm just doing it at what we would charge. So,
And it's all about the packaging of it. I mean, if I showed you the 2 sun care products and said, $32, you'd be like, I don't know. But when
Right.
you in the little pail with the different things in it too, it's all about presentation.
Exactly. It gravitates to your eyes. Your eyes gravitate to it.
Exactly. You can get a hamburger just plain on a plate, or they can put a little lettuce and tomatoes on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever. It's same thing, but and you would probably pay $5 more for that hamburger. Much more. So yes, I have the other pictures on my phone, Lori. I don't.
Yeah, you can log in and share your screen on your phone.
Can I log in on my phone? I'd have to log in on Zoom on my phone?
Yep.
All right.
And then
So-
you'd have to mute one of your things because, you could,
because
I would just say mute your phone and then because you can share your screen without having the sound on and then just use your sound like you are now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, I'm going to do that right now because Rhonda made a whole bunch of she makes baskets all the time. And we don't have to, just want to let you know that that's the beauty of this business, that you can share your product any way that you want to.
right.
And go ahead, Rhonda, you can talk while I'm doing that.
Well, I mean, so brownielocks.com is an awesome website, and everybody, you can go on it. You can go on it for Facebook. You can just go on the web, and they always have so it was Teacher Appreciation Day. There's so right now it's Memorial Day. So the things that I do are usually.
Sorry.
He hadn't muted it yet.
Oh,
Everybody's like, huh?
Oh, it's awesome.
Right. And so with that, so it's Memorial Day weekend. So the things that I did were for Memorial Day plus graduation. So I had people order some baskets, and then so how much product I put in there would probably depend on what they say they want to spend for a basket. And so I have a couple who are only were $25 baskets. So I picked a product that was more or less $25, and then I just decorated around it.
Mm-hmm.
and Dollar Tree is really good for that kind of stuff because they always have the holiday, little doodads and stuff for kids and stuff for adults.
Yeah.
But you want to take the tags off of them because you really
Yes.
don't want to let people know that it's a dollar store kind of product.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Dollar Store has a lot of really cute little things.
They
in that.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that it can be super fancy, schmancy, expensive. Totally go for it if you want to.
Right.
But it's all about making money, right? So
Mhm.
And it actually depends on who it is for. Like if it's somebody who you really don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might want to go with things that, if it's just for like a person just saying, oh, I just want to give for so-and-so. So, like there's, and the types of baskets that you use, the type of products that you use, all depend. But I mean, everybody likes things wrapped up in a nice, pretty package with a bow
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
And it gives you almost like a house. It gives you curb appeal. So it gives the product a wow factor.
Yeah.
And it makes people want to buy it because that's what they do when they go, they want everything already done for them.
Yeah.
So we take the guesswork out of it.
yeah, I can see you doing stuff like garden party baskets and where you could
Right.
do pasta.
So Father's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure the end of the school year, again, it's the school year is ending, maybe have parents give something for a teacher, as appreciation for the school year ending. I mean, there's just so many things that we can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I can't believe it.
cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And
So
we just sold this one for $25 because that's what the Sweetie Pop was. And just bubbles, and they're cute. It's really cute, isn't it? And then
That is cute.
another one, Sweetie Pop, just kind of positioned differently. Then we have the Hero for Father's Day. So it's really basically it's just this candy dish with some candy in it because they're big suckers. No, I'm only kidding. Awful. I'm only kidding. Because it's the Hero. And even in honor of Veterans Day, too, you could do something
Yeah.
which is nice. And then we have the gardenia, the new rose blossom with some lipsticks. So it's really not a whole, like you think when you make a basket, you have to really fill it like with a ton of product, but you really don't. Because I think sometimes when you fill it up with too much product, it really takes away from the simplicity of the actual product
So
itself.
those other things were only $25. This one I sold for $45.
Right.
With the 2 lipsticks.
Right, and that's the new rose blossom. So, and a lot, people buy baskets all the time without even knowing what exactly is in it. Well, I didn't do them all.
Oh, okay.
Because some of them were for Christmas and stuff, but
I was just giving them my idea.
Yeah, but you can also, any product, go on your shelf and see what you have, if you have any extra products.
The Easter one.
Easter?
There was one with like 3 baskets in one.
All right,
You can show the Christmas ones too. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, Rhonda, keep talking while I'm done, okay?
So like this one, like I said, I got like the bubbles. They come in like a 3-pack, so you just separate them and stuff like that. So again, it's real simple. That was just 3 products in it, and the people were like overwhelmed, like with yay. And then it was like one of them was a lady who so they asked me for three baskets. I blessed them with 4 just in case. And so they gave out 3 baskets, and then there was one for the man, and she ended up giving it to the husband of one of the speakers just because. And he was like overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, like you thought of me. And again, because it's packaged so nicely, it's not like somebody just threw something in a bag and did it. They think that, they were really thought about. And so, and that's what this is just, really just thinking about somebody.
Yeah.
For wrapping these, because it looks like it's like a shrink wrap almost.
It is.
Is it? Okay, like saran wrap or whatever?
No, shrink wrap.
Oh, it's actual shrink wrap? Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you get that? Where do you get the dollar store too?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Huh.
Oh.
Love the dollar store.
Yeah, the dollar store.
Man.
And I just want to show you, because I've been doing them for a while now. And I have people who are like, oh yeah, my mom is having something, or, I need one for this. And so.
Where are they? Oh, hold on. I gotta share them.
Okay.
I gotta go back and share them now.
And if you don't have a dollar store near you, there's DollarTree.com. You can get a ton of stuff there too.
Yep, exactly.
Or
you can order it all online.
OrientalTrading.com is.
Oh yeah, I love that place. Get some good buys there.
Yeah, and you can go on Amazon, seriously, and just, snag a hold. You can always find somebody with a good deal on packaging or pretty stuff, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like after a holiday, go snag some stuff that's on 50% off, 75 off, or whatever. It can get crazy.
So here's some more of Rhonda's really pretty.
That's very pretty.
Baskets. That's a book. Is that a book in there?
Yeah. So that was a faith book.
This is cute. It's just a little.
Oh.
For like Easter, but kind of in the same context. I'll show you. I thought this was really cute because especially this time of year, the foot balm, and it's all on special this month too.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a really great deal. I like this one. The next one, my bad. I love, the whole thing. Just get a really cute flower and stick it on top, and it just changes the whole thing. And that's just a little bit of the Girl Squad.
And this is a good, if you know that you're going to do baskets, you can buy products when they're on a screaming good sale with Jafra, and then sell them for the current retail price the next month.
Right. Yeah.
More money.
Yep.
So, if you think about, okay, I want to get to 300, what kind of baskets can I do for next month? And how can I pre-purchase to the best, of my ability and to the best for the best deal? You can really think ahead a little bit and really figure things out and get your retail up and still make a lot of money. It's great.
Yep, exactly.
These are great, Rhonda.
Isn't that cute? Father's Day, it's really cute. And really, it's really, a lot of them, I don't think there's one actual basket. It's like
they're
like
all
a wicker platter,
right?
There's pails, there. You know what I mean? We think, just to be creative and, there's a whole bunch of different things. This should be another one coming.
There's an actual basket. I see it.
Yes, there's one. Yes. So, just really cute things that, just to kind of, if you want to be creative. I know too, we had some really cute bags at one point in Jafra, the plastic bags. If you've been in Jafra for a while, they make really pretty things too, because they were clear at the time.
Around the holidays, a lot of times they come out with those baskets or little bags and stuff that are fancy. And I kind of like the idea of having it open so they can see what's in it, and having it shrink wrapped or whatever, so that they can see all the stuff that's in there without pulling everything out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So once again, it's just, we don't want you to go out and spend a ton of money. Just go. You may even have things, because I know we have
like this set right here, the Endless California. We had that during the summer time. I had a couple of things on my shelf. I put it together. And you know what I mean? And so it's a great way to get things off of your shelf.
Right.
Yeah.
And things because you don't want them just sitting. So it's a great way to get things off your shelf.
Yep. And to, and just to, like I said, it's all about the presentation and just packaging it. It's pretty cool. Like I said, just make it fun. Have fun. I know you do sometimes too with your team. They have a night where everybody brings their stuff and they all just sit around and make baskets together and kind of brainstorm about Jafra. So just another way to train and even talk about the product that you're using, especially for new consultants, maybe who don't know what the product is all about, just to give some product information as well too. But yeah, I just love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Rhonda, and for being so creative and sending me all the pictures.
It's a good thing because you want to make Jafra fun and fresh for you. So whatever works for you. And again, this is working for me, so I decided to share. Sharing is caring.
Thank you for sharing.
It's cool too because it's all cash and carry. So when you need that extra money or the extra cash, if you don't want to sell that basket, you can even make duplicate baskets for people too. You can take orders for them as well too, to help build up your sales.
One person, word of mouth is powerful. Like one person was like, "Oh, I want one for my mother." Then he went and showed it to his basketball team. And I had like 3 more orders from that because all of the guys are like, "Oh, I need one for my wife. I need one," So it works, Yeah. And ask people to share them. Don't keep them to yourself.
Right.
Share them once, you put them on Facebook and, people will inbox you. Yeah. Oh, I need a basket for this.
Do you put your label on the inside of all of them?
I do.
So you open
most of my products have my label on them, and then usually at the basket itself has one at the bottom.
Yeah. Your business card.
And my business card.
And another thing I encourage too, if you're going to do baskets like this, is to put in a spot session with it, so that you can show them how to use the product, especially if it's like a foot care product or a skincare product. This gift also includes a one-on-one, session, skincare session, a beauty session, so that I can show you how to maximize the product. So now, and that could turn into a whole party.
Yeah.
Invite your friends.
She adding on. That's why we all need each other.
Well, it's like giving a gift certificate, you know what I mean? Or put in even a gift certificate so that, we have a whole, when you go on my website, you know, we have a whole category of foot care products. This is just a few. So here's a $5 gift certificate off your next purchase. You know, you want to keep the relationship going. You want to keep it building. And she may want something from a whole different category.
Right.
You know, who knows? You know, so which is pretty cool.
Because I'm picking the fragrance that might not be the fragrance they like. That might have just been the fragrance that they got. You know? Right?
Yeah.
So I'm picking it. So
yeah, exactly.
You may not like roses. That's what you got. But I need you to know we have more. So come on back.
I just wanted to share just some creativity that you can have, because this is your business. And you can run it, you can do it and share the product in any way that you want. Like I said, and this is Rhonda feels comfortable sharing her product this way. So go for it. I say, have fun with it. It does. It looks great. They look really great. And they make your
They are beautiful.
They make your tabletop look really pretty too.
Just
so yeah, just say.
So Rhonda, I appreciate you showing those pictures, because I, that creative person that I am also kind of a perfectionist with my stuff. I know you'd never guess that. But so I like try to be I get so detailed, but I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to make it this way. And then it never happens because I'm so particular about what I'm doing that it has to be perfection instead of just put some stuff together, shrink wrap it, and call it good, you know? So,
yeah, exactly.
so I really appreciate that. It's like just a reminder of, okay, Lori, you do not have to go over the top. Just get it out.
I mean, how many times have people ran into CVS and picked up a last minute gift because it was wrapped pretty?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what they do. But CVS should not get your money. You get 50% off. CVS is not giving you sales like that. So you know, everybody or product. Everybody gets a Jafra gift. I don't care whether it's a baby shower, a wedding, a birthday. You getting a Jafra gift because I get a 50% coupon all the time.
Right.
And it's a great product.
Oh,
well, it is. It really is.
It's funny because somebody sent me a screenshot today, and they said somebody had gifted them something, and she said this is not Jafra. You've made me a Jafra snob. I'm not mad at that though. I'm glad. So because you should know the difference between quality, and I know some people are like, oh, but you get more, but it's not quality products, and it makes you itch later in your face. So don't, just use the Jafra and love it, because we do.
That's it.
Exactly. So it's a great way to kind of end out the month and help you build your sales for the end of the month, so that you are making that commission. So thank you, Rhonda, for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
Yay.
I hope it helps somebody.
That's great.
Yay.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions for Rhonda? Comments?
Great, Rhonda. Good to see you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Sarah. How are you?
I'm fine.
Exactly. Perfect. Great.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies. That was perfect. Perfect. I love it. So we all going to end us strong this month, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make some sales. Get to 300 so you make money.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Let's make you
Another
some money.
300 coming.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And don't forget to share the opportunity. Don't forget to share with people, and feel free to bring guests on this call as well too. I know we have our opportunity calls on Monday night. And they're more than welcome. That's what that platform is for. But don't ever feel that they can't just kind of log on, just to kind of see what we're all about and see what the community of consultants, especially new consultants, is all about. Because, we love people, and we want everybody to be having the fun that we're having, and having the camaraderie, and having the product and everything that Jafra has to offer. So don't forget to share that opportunity this week with everybody, always at the same time. So, product is one thing that we love, but the best product that we have to offer people is the income opportunity, which is another, if you want to look at it as Business Kit as another product or another category, then go ahead and do it that way. However, your mindset has to be, because that's really the best deal that you can give any any of your friends or contacts or people that you're talking to when you're having those conversations. So just wanted to throw that little piece in there.
And having girlfriends in this company that are, it's like you connect with people on a really real level, and you're all doing the same thing, and you're out, you have the same goals and the same dreams, and you're supporting each other and lifting each other up and encouraging each other, and you're building these friendships, and it becomes your family. And there's just the Jafra has a very special special vibe that way. And in the last 18 years, I've made closer friends and wonderful friendships and relationships more than I have in many, many years. So it's really special. It's really special. So who do you know that needs that too? You know, not just an income, but an income in the midst of a family. And it's an amazing, powerful thing. And women these days need other women to be lifting them up. So,
and you know what? And it doesn't matter how long you've been away, Sister Mickey. We love you. Welcome back.
I love you guys too.
It's almost like you just never left.
That's
right.
I know, huh?
Riding a bike, all comes back to you.
Yep.
I am so happy to be back.
Yay, we're happy to have you back. Awesome.
Awesome. Welcome back, Mickey.
Thank you.
Once a family member, always a family member.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And once people know you're a Jafra girl, they're always going to ask you, still do Jafra? Can I get something? So I'm glad that you're back, and that now you'll be able to fill orders for people. You know?
Yes.
Exactly. All right. Remember, tomorrow night there are no meetings because it's a holiday, so we're not doing the opportunity call or anything like that tomorrow. So that is not going to happen. But we will be back the following Monday. Training.
Yes.
So of course Sunday nights is here. Then Monday nights is the Amber Region opportunity meeting and/or the Move Up Monday, which in this case I think the 4th is going to be. I believe it's the day that Kim Boucher is coming on, and she's going to talk about how she does $1,000 royal jelly parties. So
wow,
it's on the 4th.
Yeah, on the 4th. So be there or be square. No. The link is a little bit different than this one, but it's going to be posted in the Amber Region group, and I'll make sure you guys know about it too. But we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Lori. Thanks, guys.
Ask questions.
Thank you for the info. You ladies have a blessed week now.
Yes, we'll see you next week. Night.
All right.
All right.